See what's going on. Guys, I'm doing my 2 questions for $10, and I'm doing $20 mini reads. And if you would just like to donate, everything's down in the description box, okay? All right, happy Saturday. What's going on? It's 1:55. All right, y'all. Let's tap in, get a prayer. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. All right, 3-3. 33 could be significant. Somebody could be the age 33. March could be significant. Okay. Hey, hey guys, welcome, welcome. Babe, will you bring me another lighter? Happy Saturday. Okay.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I got this one to work.
No, when I was walking by, I kicked Hercules in his nose.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Herc. Heck sorry.
all right. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. Let's see what's going on with the current energy. All right, like I said, I'm doing $20 mini reads, 2 questions for $10. Or if you would like to donate, everything is down in the description box, okay? Cash App, PayPal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, baby, give me some messages here for the collective right now. All right, Five of Swords. Somebody's in this Five of Swords energy here. Okay. Tell me about this here, Spirit. They don't have any balance, okay? In their head. Okay, this opportunist here. Tell me about this opportunist. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody can't keep you trapped into something here, okay? Maybe trapped in your head. You could have blocked somebody here. They're in this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy, okay? Because whoever this was trying to end your Ace of Pentacles and they couldn't, okay? All right, Spirit, what's this about here? Yeah, this is somebody at a distance here, collective, okay? Something about a child and a great fortune here, okay? Somebody was expecting something here. Yeah, these two false people, they was expecting to get, yeah, these thieves here. They was expecting to get something and that didn't happen, okay? And something didn't change within your household. And this has got these two people upset. They could be in an unrequited love situation, okay? And they're upset, collective, because your circumstances are not the same as theirs, okay? And they could be really, really upset about this. It sounds like this is a them problem, not a you problem. Okay? Yeah, mature woman. Family secrets. And she knows it's about to be a change and she's in her thoughts or there's a masculine energy that's with this mature woman. They're both in their thoughts about something. At a distance. And they're very concerned. Okay, I'm getting somebody's household is not in order here. They're not on their pathway. And you could be receiving some unexpected income because you're in this high honor energy. You do the right thing even when nobody's looking. And it's like this irritates somebody, okay? Whoever this is. Like, they're very, very irritating because you're always doing the right thing even when people is not looking. It's like, well, this is my character. This is who I am, right? What's going on behind the scenes here, Spirit? Okay, there could have been a loss of a loved one. Okay, unexpected disappearance, abandonment, war, deaths, okay? Something about a murder, suicide, witness, or a poison here. And they could have had something to do with this, collective. And they could be over here acting like they're a saint, like they don't know what's going on, but that's really not the truth, and you know this. Something could have happened whenever you was a child, and there was some great fortune that was supposed to come to you behind this, okay? Some kind of inheritance, something that maybe a parent left behind for you, or a grandparent. Spirit could be calling for you to change your diet here. Yeah, and abusive technology. Somebody here, you could have had to block somebody because somebody's always harassing you. Okay, something about this. Yeah, secret agendas here. Secret affairs, secret exposed. See, something about royalty. And somebody here wanted to make it look like you lost your title. Something about this, okay? Distant relatives here could be very, very significant. You could be a part of a royal bloodline. They was trying to hide this from you. and they was when you was a child, they was reaping the benefits of this. This could have been a closed adoption as well. Hmm. A plane crash could have been significant back then, or something about like an air disaster, like a tornado or something. Yeah, and somebody was abusing their power here in a situation. Greed, corruption. See something about court, the government. hmm Yeah. There is an injustice here, and something's going to be overturned. Okay, somebody maybe wanted payback or revenge. Okay, and you could actually be the victim in a situation. Something about adulthood, teenage years, or childhood could be very, very significant. They could have been abusing you since your childhood, and like now all of this is coming to light. Yeah, sacrifice. Childhood trauma. Y'all can't make this up. Okay, tell me what is significant about your childhood sacrifice. Yeah, divine masculine, you broke many contracts with some karmic family and friends. Whole family could have been trying to sacrifice your ass, okay? And you just sitting over here and you like, yeah, I know VG. I know what they was doing. Okay, something about this. Yeah. And yeah, there's nothing left to say in a situation here. Okay? Too much was done by this ex-lover family member to cover up the streets are talking. Oh, okay. Hey babies, welcome guys, welcome. Blackmail gone wrong. Yeah, delusional, insanity, baby's father or baby's mother here. Could have got involved with your family and was doing something with them to get a piece of the pie, okay? Check scammer, banker involved in a situation. And you said, no, I'm not looking back at the situation. It is what it is. Like, I know all y'all was involved in something. Yeah, and they was playing both sides, acting like they had your back and blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't the case, right? Yeah. See, that's why I was saying something about somebody went and they put their name on a dotted line here. They signed something, right? And it's like now somebody could be regretting this. This is either for a child or about your childhood or something. Okay? And they was being or somebody could have been childish here, was trying to get this great fortune and they thought nobody was gonna see. Okay? A lot of people know the truth about something as well, okay? And they're trying to blame you for their actions, like, oh well, I did this and da 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 da, and it's because of you, or you made me do this, and you're like, I didn't make you do shit. Like, yeah, you did this yourself, okay? Something about this energy, like somebody don't like taking accountability for their actions, okay? That's gonna be very very significant, y'all. Somebody does not like taking accountability for their actions here. And they always trying to blame somebody else and do this and do. But see, this is also that control freak. This is somebody that wants control over something, and they didn't realize what they was getting themselves in by putting their name on that dotted line. Mm-hmm. Ace of Cups in reverse. Now somebody ain't happy. because they 10 of swords themselves. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because, see, you come up out of that Seven of Pentacles, and now somebody's feeling backstabbed, betrayed, because whatever they stole from you, you still got something back here. Or something's coming back to you, right? It's just coming back in a different way. And somebody real upset about this, collective. Okay? What else we got here? Yeah, the opportunists, and they're watching. They could be watching from somebody else's account. Because they know that their corruption is not working. And they see that you have improvements here. Yeah, this Empress in reverse. She communicating with somebody about how you walked away. Okay? And now they're trying to cause illusions of why you walked away, but you know what's up. Tell me about this Empress in reverse here. What's the devil? Yeah. I heard the devil pulling the strings behind the scenes, okay? Yeah, somebody trying to be sneaky. And there is a Knight of Cups here that wants to rush in. Because they possibly know about this Empress in reverse and what this person has been doing back behind the scenes. 2:10 on the clock. Okay. High Priestess, you moving to calmer waters. Because you already know the truth. Also, too, collective, you know what I'm getting? Somebody here wants to know why you're in this energy of not wanting to fight with them, because you already know the truth. It's like, I ain't finna just keep doing this with you. I'm not going back and forth. And this is because somebody wants to keep lowering your vibration to stay where they're at, right? In this petty ass energy. And it's like, man, I'm not finna do this with you. Like, you know what you doing, period. Like, I don't have to keep saying this. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because you know somebody here, they're facing a lot of obstacles and delays. Okay, because they're in this snake ass energy and their mask is being ripped off. Somebody could be getting some official letters here. Because something was looked at closer here, collective, okay? And good luck is on your side. Did somebody steal a farm here? Or some farm land? And like, this was originally your family's, but like somebody swooped in and they took something here. And it's like, now they done signed the dotted line here and they don't know what to do, because yeah, something could be coming up about these official documents and stuff, okay? Spirit coming through and chopping something up, child, okay? Cutting the grass. You said Smith Farms, Family Farms, and okay. And you just stayed loyal to yourself because you knew eventually this truth was going to come out about how they stole something. Y'all remember how I was talking about, hey, babies. Miss Wright, is that a donation or would you like a $20 mini read, honey? Gotcha. So that's the native beloved ancestors coming back to claim their land, or they need you to do this. Okay, that's why they're bringing this to light. Thank you, Miss Wright. I greatly appreciate that. Guys, thank y'all so much for the donations, booking readings, coming in here and interacting with the channel. Thank you guys so much. Slowly rebuilding, okay? Slowly rebuilding. And it's like somebody could, okay, this could be very significant. Like somebody ain't got the deed to a place, okay? But they are trying to find you to release the deed to you. That could be very significant. Somebody ain't got this information. Thank you, baby, for the $10. Thank you, beauty. Would you like the 2 questions for 10? It's like they could be looking for you for somebody here. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Guys, look, every little bit helps, okay? Okay. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, what is this here? Cause somebody don't got something anchored down, y'all. That's what it is. And everything is coming to light. And somebody's not being protected in this situation because of the way that they obtained something here. And they was expecting maybe to get a call, saying that you passed away, and there would never be a question about this property or what had been going on here with this inheritance. And it's like your ass is still breathing, you still here, right? And it's like they're looking and saying, hold on, what's going on here? And it's like, hold on, wait a minute, we know where this person is. Yeah. And somebody is in denial about this. Florida. Yeah, somewhere down in Jacksonville, Florida could be significant, sis. Yeah. And it's like, honest. You've been honest about a situation here. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I know grandma, grandpa, family members, whatever the case may be, right? You already knew there were some things put in place, right? You already knew this. Then all of a sudden, assets are being moved. This is being done, and then you don't get a call, and then years later, you find out, they passed away on this year, and nobody told you something. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, whenever they try to cut you out of things like this, you always get blessed 10 times more. Because, like I said, sometimes that rejection is for your protection. Y'all remember how I was picking up the other day about somebody sitting in a property they stole from you, and they're being haunted, okay? And it's some shit going on, and it's like they're stuck in that. They can't get out of the curse, right? Yeah. And now they're stuck in this curse and they can't get out, and it's like, hold up. Uh-huh. Cause see, they want to know like something about these contracts, y'all. Somebody signed a karmic contract. Something about some paperwork is not clear. Something about this, like something ain't right about some paperwork here. And say that your name has been on something since you was a child. And they're like, okay, well, how did you get your name put on this deed or on this contract? Like, what's going on here? How did that happen? Because this right here was put over here. Stocks, bonds could be significant. Um, the will could be with the stocks and bonds. Somebody stumbled across your social media. They saying that you're still breathing, and they're like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. We need to talk to this person. Or say they reach out to somebody. This is going to be significant. They reach out to somebody and said, hey, we found such and such living in this place, okay? And we just wanted to know if you had a phone number or if you had something, confirmation for this person, because we found them. And somebody's sitting here shocked because they're like, oh, hold on, what just happened? Y'all see what I'm, pay attention now. Class in session. Because they could have, y'all listen, that's the thing about the internet, right? Somebody could have done a worldwide search and then you popped up. And they're like, oh, well, that's who we've been looking for. That's who needs to come in here. They need to identify something. They need to show us some kind of proof. That's the grandchild. That's the sister. That's the brother. That's the mother, the father. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the internet comes in because, see, somebody could have been trying to block you on all websites and all social media. But see, what happened was is somebody they could even hired a private investigator to try to find you. The lawyer could have because there could have been X amount of dollars here and properties and money and real estate and all this stuff that had to be divvied out. But you was like the person that was supposed to be doing this. You see what I'm saying? And it's like now somebody's panicking because this private eye found you and they're like, hold on, what just happened here? Yeah, karma. That's what happened. Yeah. Uh-huh. Cause you have like people that will like post your picture and say, hey, I'm looking for such and such. Like my mom, I was adopted out, right? And say somebody's seen this. And they're like, oh, wow, hold on, that's such and such's daughter or son. Like, and then somebody reached out and was like, they're still alive. They're looking for you. Y'all know people use social media for them reasons to reach out to find people, right? Hmm. And they didn't think that you was going to be found. That's what that is. All right, Spirit. What else is going on in this energy here? Yeah, now somebody, look. See, you possibly didn't take a leap of faith and you just been resting because you're like, Spirit, I know you're going to bring this to light eventually. Like, I ain't even worried about it. And but see, you got this romantic interest in reverse over here. Okay, they spirit team done dropped their ass like a bad habit, and they have been a part of trying to cover something up. Yeah. Oh yeah. And they could have been using distractions with the kids, with this, with the courts, and with that. Blah blah blah. Trying to, do this, do that. Now they ain't got this person involved, and it's like now all these people over here getting all this karma. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because you got to ask yourself in situations like this, why so many people getting involved? Like, what is the end game here? What are y'all gonna gain? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, why are you doing all of this? Because there's got to be a major amount or a lump sum or some property or whatever the case may be. And they got some key players here that can go in and rearrange things. And that, I feel like that's what they done in the past, right? And it's like, what was y'all standing the game with this situation? Because all of y'all went up against little old me, and I didn't even know about A, B, C, or D. I didn't know about these documents. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about, you see what I'm saying, collective? And it's like, y'all took this shit way too far. Like, you're trying to like literally like push somebody underground, take them off of the social media. I can't tell you how many clients over the years, right? Is being like, they'll book a reading with me and I'll be like, well, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. They're like, OVG, I don't use the internet. I don't have no social media websites. Because they've literally ran people off the internet so people can't see you. They can't talk to you. They can't have no communication with you. But that's how they wanted that set up. Why do y'all think they gang stalk like they do? And they do different things. Because they want you to run off the internet and be scared, right? It's a fear tactic. That's what it is. Because if the right person gets a hold of you, that right person gonna be able to tell you A, B, C, or D and what's been going on here. Like, we've been looking for you. We was told this, this, and this. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. It's a mental game. Exactly. And they try to run you off of Facebook or YouTube or TikTok and do this and do that, right? And it's like, what is really going on here? What kind of secrets are you hiding? What are you what are you gaining from this situation? Who's paying you? Like, now you got me intrigued. Now I'm about to go make all kinds of social media motherfucking profiles. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I put my current picture up there. Make sure I do this, make sure I do that, and make sure that my inbox and my DMs are open so your ass can get in touch with me. Because now you got me intrigued. Now I ain't going nowhere. What Nicki Minaj say? Bitch, you can't get rid of me. Okay? This is that kind of energy, like, bitch, you can't get rid of me because I'm over here and as I put these puzzle pieces together, like, whoa. You took that shit real far, okay? And now you got some explaining to do, Lucy. Like, come on now. Motherfuckers act like because they start rumors about you like you're supposed to be scared, like I'm just gonna about to run off the internet. Boy, I'm still here. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because the truth that I carry is going to destroy whatever lies that you try to keep on coming up with. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, hmm. What I say, collective, when they can't get in here no more and they can't instill that fear in you, you become a huge problem. Yeah. You become a huge problem for people whenever you don't back down. And then also you're making people um stand on that energy as well, right? You making them keep that same energy. No, you told the world that you didn't fuck with me, but in private you want to get on my phone and you want to act like we're cool, we're this. No, keep that same energy. You remember that public post that you made? Oh, ripping me apart to everybody else and telling everybody I was this and I was A, B, C, or D, whatever the case may be. No, I'm gonna make you stand on that energy. And then year nine rode through the building. It's like, oh no, baby, you about to stand on business with that. Cause I'm getting a lot of people is taking legal action. Like they're not playing around. People got their receipts and they're like, no, you were slandering me on A, B, C, or D, and you was doing this, this, and this, and like, nah, I'm finna stand on business with this. And see, a lot of people didn't expect the collective to take action like this because they thought that you were scared. They thought they done ran you off. They thought this, they thought that, and then all of a sudden you pop back up and they like, whoa, hold on, no, no, like you told us that they was banned, they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. Mm-mm. No, that was just an illusion. That's what that is. And people love throwing illusions and doing things like this, but now they're sitting in a hot seat, right? And see, with you resting and not taking action for a while, they just kept doing things, right? Y'all pay attention now. And they was like, oh yeah, well, we got them. They ain't gonna be able to do this thing. Then all of a sudden your ass popped out and you got a new business. You got a new brand, you got a new restaurant you open up, you're doing this, right? And they sit over here and they're like, hold up, what just happened here? How did they get that money to do that? Who helped them? Who hold on, we shut all them doors. Like, you see what I'm saying, collective? They thought that they shut down all of your opportunities and your resources, and that's not the case. Look, you left without notice, child. Listen now. You left without notice on their ass, and then all of a sudden you pop back up, and then they're like, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Because, see, they needed you to focus on the fear, the illusion. They needed you to focus on whatever bullshit they created over here. Now somebody's trip is canceled, okay? And now they can't do anything, and now they're stuck, and they feeling, see, your past cannot connect to you anymore. That's why, collective, I'll be telling y'all, man, leave your past where they're at, because 9 times out of 10, it's a setup. When they have you to come back, they've already had certain things in motion, right? So then they reel you back in so they can finish you off, and you're sitting here and you're like, hold up, wait. That's like somebody calling you and telling you a family member is sick, or a friend group, this happened, blah, blah, blah. And you already been resting and rejuvenating, doing your work, paying attention, working on something, planting your seeds. Yeah. Because, see, somebody planned on leaving at the end of the month anyways, but they just needed to make sure that you was put in place so this setup could go down. Pay attention. A lot of people know the truth. Because, see, they was playing both sides. They're like, oh, yeah, I support you. I know what they done. Da, 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 da. And you're like, okay, well, if you knew, then why didn't you sit back and say something? See, something about a banker is involved here. And a delusional baby father, baby's mother that got involved here. Now with some blackmail gone wrong. What'd I say? Man, come on. Too much was done by ex-lover and family member to cover the shit up. Now you got the streets is talking, and it's like there's nothing left to say. Because now people are asking them questions. They're like, well, if you knew this, why didn't you go and help them? If you knew what was being done with A, B, C, or D, or with this person, like, why wouldn't you go help them? Why are you going to sit here and watch this shit go down? Because there ain't nothing left to say. Y'all, there is some people here that is being dismissed from a table, period. They're like, that's low down. That's wrong. Yeah. Divine Masculine, you're breaking many contracts with karmic family and friends. Divine Masculine, this is heavy in y'all's energy. I'm going to tell you something. You did not have a clue about how sorry and sinister your family or your friend group was from back in the past, and how they was keeping you stuck, right? Baby, is there any more coffee?
No, I can make some.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, because y'all, like, I'm going to use myself for example. Whenever I found out some shit about my childhood, and then I asked my sibling, who's really not my sibling, y'all, this person had enough audacity to say, yeah, I knew that. And I'm like, what? Timer, it's over for me. Because at this point, like, I'm in my 40s now. And like you're sitting over here and you're telling me that you've been knowing this shit this whole time and like and you see what these people been doing to me. That and there were so many unanswered questions for myself that got answered during that one conversation. And I'm like, wow. Like what the y'all are really, really like so when you guys come to me, y'all tell me certain things. It don't surprise me any, because you will have people that are sitting back and they were watching what people, places, and things have done to you, and they just sit back and that makes you guilty by association because you knew what they was doing and you still didn't try to rush in to fucking help somebody. Like that's wrong. Don't even speak up for them, and you know for a fact they're being bullied, they're being targeted, and you just like what? I mean, really? And it's like okay. And now these same people, after you've done disclose this information that now they're all sitting over here and now they don't want to talk to you, or you're the problem, or now you're crazy, or you're this, or y'all see what I'm saying? The only reason you calling me crazy is because I figured out what the fuck has been going on here. What? Well, I mean, in that too. You got some of them that's still so deep into the matrix that they're like, oh, nobody's going to believe them. Nobody's this. We got this worked out. Don't worry about it. I've got my people over here, with the resources. Eventually, they're going to, we'll be able to go over there and have them locked up or have them put in a mental home or they'll go to jail. Don't worry about it. Blah. Do y'all see what I'm saying? And it's like, but see, at some point, you're saying that they bring in people to abuse you. Can I tell you something? Okay, and I'm not and you might get upset or whatever, but you're allowing that because you're letting them come in. You need to know your self-worth, especially if you've been on this journey for a while and you recognize patterns and cycles and following your intuition. Ain't nobody finna be able to come in and play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see games from a mile away. Wordplay, oh, listen now. I already know what's up. Ain't nobody finna come play with me like that. And it's because now I have done set some heavy boundaries. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do. That's how you know you own to something. Tell them, okay, I'll get out. I'll get out. Don't worry about it. I'll leave. And say you're 27 waking up. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. But you cannot back down from these type of situations. You got to know your self worth. Because if you already are on to what they doing, and then certain people and places and things show up in your life, then it's like, hold on, what? Ah, okay. Honey's called the block button. Change your phone number. Change your destination. Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, I know they do. Yeah. They will come smiling in your face and then go sit with your op and report back and tell them what you've been doing. Yeah, I've had it happen to me in real life. I already know. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, for real? So then you know what I started doing? When they come sit at the table, I drop some bullshit to see how far it went back to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. But now see, look, I need you to look at this though. If I block you and you still making fake accounts and you're still doing this, oh baby, y'all got big secrets to hide. Y'all got big fish that's about to be fried. Okay, listen now. Cause now Guess what? I done tuned into your game and I see what you're doing. Why you gotta have all them accounts on the same IP address? Oh, okay. What y'all go back to what I was talking about before. You was bait for these people because they thought you was an easy target. They thought that they could keep exactly leaving a digital footprint. Y'all know there is a such thing as cybercrime and stalking and stuff like this. It's against the law. So what was meant to be bad actually turned out good because they're over here and they got 5 fake accounts on the same IP address. Well, first of all, okay, world's dumbest criminal. You're gonna keep using the same phone? Yeah. Yes, it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, because they use the same tactics, they keep doing the same thing. So it's like you sit back and you're like, okay, let me just write this down. Let me screenshot this, whatever I need to do, and set it to the side and keep focusing on what you need to do, right? Mm-hmm. There's like 5 people in this chat here, okay? Y'all are sitting in a trap and y'all trying to drain my energy and it's not working. Y'all ain't been sleeping. What you so stressed out for? Hmm. Cause your tactics just not working. Look, my nose is itching. Your tactics ain't working. You can't get me in my head. You can't get me over here on the internet acting crazy and crying and all upset and oh, why are they doing this to me? Child, you are never gonna have me like that. I don't know what to tell you. Listen now. Y'all need to go find y'all something safe to do. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, and they're checking my background. You see my elephant back there? Yeah, because she got knowledge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very wise. When you gonna learn? When you gonna learn? Like shit. The only way y'all collective, can I say this? Um, hey, welcome guys. Okay, you first have to give a fuck, okay? And like I'm in a point in my life where I don't. And collective, when you get to that part of your healing where you don't care, that's a very dangerous level. Because then you start laughing at these people and you're like, oh, look, you tried it again. Dang. It didn't work out. And then you move on, right? Because you're so focused on building and doing what you need to do for yourself and removing these obstacles and delays. There it is. Yeah. But you got people that still hasn't like got to that point, right? So that's why I'm here. Cause listen, I done mastered this. I'm an ascended master. That's who I am, right? So I went through this in order to be here today to be the teacher to let you know no matter what obstacle and delay they throw in your way, I promise you, a lot of times that rejection is for your protection. You might be feeling like you're being slowed down, but all of a sudden when the floodgates open up, you're going to be sitting here saying, okay, VG, well, hold on, what am I supposed to do? I got to do this, this, and this. Okay, you need to go and have your plan and your action right there, right? Have everything in order and doing what you need to do to move forward. Because we know we can't go back and change it, but I know how I can react to it, and I know how you're not gonna get me in my head and do this and do that, right? Because we got shit to do. But of course, you got people that this is what they have revolved their life around, right? And they don't understand now year nine's coming through and it's like, okay, I don't know what to tell y'all, but y'all done too much. Okay? All y'all done been sitting back, y'all knew about the documents, you knew who signed what, you knew who went and used my identity, or you know who went and hid my identity, you know who went and done something, you know who's been around my house, you know all of this stuff. So all the guilty parties here now, the streets is talking. And they're like, so y'all knew what was going on the whole time and y'all didn't try. What did I tell y'all about that table? There were some people sitting at that table that they went and used their resources and they're like, hold up, wait a minute. Whoa. No, we wasn't a part of nothing like that. Like what was your end game with this? Now you got some people, now they in group conflict, and now some people don't block some people and they don't want to talk to them, and they're like, oh, well, I needed to get this from you. And they're like, no, like you had bad intentions. Like, do you realize that like 10 people could lose their job because you had A, B, C, or D involved in this, and that? Hmm. That's why I said somebody in regret, y'all. Somebody's in a lot of regret about signing some kind of documentation. Okay. And that could be in so many different directions or so many pieces and parts of your story. Yeah. Like, and something about this documentation and somebody signing the dotted line. And this could just even be signing up with this occult, with this shit here. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shit, Brandy, it's a lot of us that don't have nobody around us anymore, and sometimes that's for the best. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, I'm gonna be honest. That's it. Yeah, you don't ever give up. Cause see, they want a reaction. They want a reaction. They want you to act crazy. They want you to do this. They want you to do that, right? But when they don't get what they wanted initially out of this, now they're sitting there saying, okay, that didn't work. That's because you had time to pull back and really see what kind of tactics do they always do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And say, look, you was just supposed to stay rooted, right? Keep your foot in and just do what you need to do. Okay, with that temperance energy, and then you got Archangel Michael. Okay. And now here everybody comes with these page of cups, and now they stressed out and they like, oh my God, listen, what's in such and such over there? We got to talk to them. We got to figure out what they're doing, what's going on here. Because now they're finding out that you got certain resources they didn't know anything about because you moved in silence. You kept your mouth closed. So now you got them in their head. You see how the all them swords went back that way? Like, it's like at first they had you in your head and then all of a sudden you cut it off, right? And now them swords is going back and now they're in their head and they're like, oh my gosh, so what else have they known? Who have they known this whole time? Do y'all remember I was talking about, and this was a couple years ago. I don't know how many of y'all been with me for, that long, but I was talking about how divine feminine, somebody went to a church community, a community of people, and they was talking about you, right? And your grandmother, she was very well known in this community. Okay. So when these people started all these rumors and all of this stuff about you trying to ruin your reputation, that stopped at a wise ear. And there were some elders that said, no, that ain't right. No. Because grandmama had a good reputation with the community, and you possibly was around this grandmother or this grandparent at this time, right? Back then. And it's like, they're like, no, there's So now you got certain people that's dropped a certain bug in people's ear, and they're like, listen, I don't know where they're getting their information from, but that ain't how they rolled over there in that family. That ain't what they doing. That's not how that child was raised. Okay. So now these people are sitting here saying, you see what I'm saying? And they could be saying that you're cold hearted and you're this and you're that, but you're over here delivering food to the community and the funerals. Like what? Hold on. Your grandmother or whoever, okay, that has this reputation out in the community has a good reputation for helping people. Like this ain't they already know, so it stopped at a wise ear. So these people has been going around and doing this, and but that's not working because they're sitting here and they're saying, hold on, no, you gonna stop right there. See, that's the thing about some of these elders too. Some of these people need to be careful because some of these elders gonna roll up and say, "No, baby, listen. I've known them since they was in diapers. They used to play with my children. No, you're not gonna come over here with that kind of mess." You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that energy. You got somebody defending you that you don't even know is defending you because now the streets is talking. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Hey, O'Neil. Okay, I got you, baby. You said a general reading. O'Neil, why I feel like you set some boundaries up, and you got some a lot of people that is like very very angry right now because you have learned the word no. It's a full sentence. You're not backing down from something because you done got too much truth about some shit here. They can't. Somebody can't come around and try to put that blindfold on your eyes anymore. Okay, and hey, Miss Kim. Hey, Leah. Yeah, and it's like, hold on, what? Because somebody can't come in with these old tactics anymore. Somebody may have tried to look you up and you blocked their ass and they mad as hell. When I say mad, child, mad because somebody's in the Seven of Cups energy. Okay, the lovers, they know you the Empress over here. They ain't getting no improvement. You ain't playing with this devil. This Queen of Cups in reverse over here. She real look dirty. Okay, ooh. She carrying burdens. This could be a mother figure or somebody here that just has children in your family. They're upset that you ain't in this Five of Pentacles energy. You ain't communicating. Yeah. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, this could be a couple as well. You done picked up on somebody's tactics here, and they mad as hell because you're not playing with them. Exactly what I was trying to break down and explain in this whole message. It's like they can't come in playing no more. You said that's your story, Miss Deborah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Spirit wants you to keep standing on business like this. Because I'm not going to lie, O'Neal. This saved your life in a situation. And also, I'm hearing that group of friends, there was something you peeped about a group of friends here that ain't your people either, okay? This King of Cups in reverse could have slept with somebody in your friend group. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And now this person is like trying to come back and poor pitiful me. Oh my God, can you give me a chance? You like, bitch, get out of my face. Like, there ain't nobody trying to hear nothing, okay? Listen now. Sharing is not caring over here, especially in the type of world that we live in here. Yeah. You're like, shit, I'm over here still trying to take the swords out of my back where you was backstab betraying me with every person that come around me. And it's like the audacity of you, O'Neal, to cut communication. How are you not ever going to talk to me again? And it's like, what? Listen, can you please make this make sense for me? Because, so you're upset, and y'all got this message the other day. I should have put it out and I forgot because it's been a lot going on, okay? About somebody's like the audacity that you have because you won't let them abuse you anymore. Yeah. And it's like, hold up, what? Because you woke up to the tactics, like, and now it's like, well, let me just, now I got to play the victim. Oh my gosh, now you didn't. What do you mean I can't come in and abuse you anymore? The fuck? Gotcha. Yeah, you definitely want to keep standing on business here. You got new options in love too that's coming toward you, and I feel like this King of Cups, Queen of Cups over here, whoever this is for you, they trying to block everything that you got coming toward you, but you blocked them, and now that energy can't come in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause see, somebody here also tries to shift their energy. They could be trying to act like they're, this Queen of Cups upright and they're caring and they're loving, but they're really not. Somebody like is a real monster behind the scenes here. They don't give a shit what happens. Hmm. You said somebody, can you manifest names? Is your energy low? What do you mean manifest names?
I was showing you the block.
Yeah. Oh, Neil, that could be very significant. Okay. Somebody here is trying to manifest you back into their life because somebody here wants to come in and continue using you and taking advantage of you because your energy is a safe place for somebody. Okay. And somebody's very low vibrational here and they need your energy because your energy was protecting whoever this King of Cups, Queen of Cups is in reverse over here. And now they don't know what to do, baby. That's what this is. They need your energy to protect them. And you hit that block button on their ass and now they don't know what to do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause see, sometimes we really don't realize how much our energy is protecting people, places, and things. Because we loved unconditionally when they had conditions on what they was gonna do. But the moment that you wake up to okay, you're not gonna abuse me no more. Now all of a sudden they gonna fall out. You're the problem. You're this. You like shut your ass up. Go over there and sit down somewhere. Shit, listen now. Something about this. But like you better be careful if you gonna fall out. Don't fall out over by the couch, okay? Because you know the table's there. You know what I'm saying? Like you might hit your head over there doing this. Yes. Ooh wee. Like don't go in there in the kitchen and try to fall out either, okay? Because there's a stainless steel stove in there. Right, that's what I'm saying, goddess. It's like it's okay if you don't fuck with me. Listen, we good. Cause you ain't fucking me, financing me, or feeding me. So what's going on here? Like you act like you're gonna when monkey don't stop the show here, okay? Oh, you don't like me. Oh my god, let me go ball up in the corner and cry. What? Yeah, O'Neil, listen. Go tell somebody go fuck off because their audacity is high. Okay? And you can kindly tell somebody go fuck off. You don't have to use VG's terms. Okay? Yeah, but sometimes I feel like they do need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go fuck off somewhere. Yeah. What's up, Cincinnati, Ohio? What's up? What's up? I'd rather, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. I just, I don't tiptoe on around people's feelings no more because, bitch, they was tap dancing on mine. So why am I going to be sitting over here being like, it's a difference collected from having compassion. And then it's another just being just plumb dumb. When you know that somebody don't like you, don't you know that they ready to snake you again, and then you run back over there and you're like, "Oh, we're here. Let me help you do it." No, I'm not gonna run over there like that. Okay, like no, I'm finna go because my face gonna tell on me before my mouth even speaks. So I'm gonna be sitting here looking like they're gonna walk the other direction as soon as they see my face. I ain't gonna have to tell them go fuck off because it's like you know when you come over here, you're gonna get fucked up again, okay? And I ain't got to do anything because you got bad intentions, right? I think the funniest thing too is you could be dealing with the narcissist when they call you delusional, and you're sitting, you're watching their whole foundation being fixing to be ripped out from underneath them, and you're sitting here and you're saying, "Wow." So I'm delusional, but you sitting over there in that type of situation. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'll be delusional. Call me what you want to. Just stop calling the police on me, okay? Because y'all know the narcissists, they love to go and call the enforcers on you. Man, I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly right. And I feel like that's what's happening, O'Neil, with some of these people. Yeah. In year 9, they didn't see this coming. That's why a lot of us astrologers and readers in tarot land and in the spiritual community, we're just sitting back and we're like, Ooh, you about to get your ass tapped and you don't even see it coming. Oh, do you even know what that means? What's about to happen here? They wasn't paying attention. They wasn't listening. Cause everybody too busy trying to say that we all unstable and we don't know what we talking about. Confirmation. You could work. Somebody could work on TikTok too, and somebody's like, "Oh, well, we got to get them banned. We got to get it. We got to shut them all up. Oh, we got to shut them all down." Y'all pay attention now, because a liar don't like to be questioned. But the truth seeker don't have no problem telling the truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 111. Have you ever been that truth teller to the point where it's gotten you in so much trouble because you don't know how to tell a lie? Yeah, y'all, that's me. Okay, I mean, I don't know what to say. Last night, me and my husband was having a conversation, and I was like, "Shit, in my past, I wouldn't cheat." I was like, "I can't." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I was an angel, because I didn't care about men's hearts and how they felt or nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't cheat. Like, I would break a man's heart quick, like, cause I was. But it's like at the same time, it's just like whenever we entered into this situationship, like I told you to leave your feelings out of it. Like why? And then you want to come back and you want to sit here and cry and talk about you're in love. When I didn't, I wasn't looking for love. Like I was looking for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's just, and I was just too honest. You know, I guess that's just what it was. And it's like, yeah, like sorry, but damn, like I was honest from the beginning. I didn't, but you know how you communicate, but it's like people don't understand your communication. They don't comprehend what you're communicating. But that's why they tell you not to go and have sexual relationships before you get to know somebody as well, because you get that sexual emotional tie, and then one person they just there for a good time, not a long time, and the other one done got this bond and they're all caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't good, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unqualified talking about you too honest.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shoot, goddamn, we have been fighting the shit out of each other in our past.
Oh yeah, me and my husband's talked about that. If we would have met in the past, yeah, me and him, we would have been fighting it out. Cause as soon as I told him that, yeah, we just friends, like you can't come over here like that, he'd have been stalking out in the front, talking about what you mean we just friends, like me and him had that conversation. Cause I have Sagittarius in my South Node, so Sagittarius in the South Node is not good because it's non-committal. It's just you do what you want to do. You're not caring about people's feelings. Like, and then if you feel like somebody is trying to look at him.
That's how I'm gonna show up uncodified. I'm gonna show up just like this.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that we found each other healed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because it would have been that kind of situation of y'all listen, VG was on the news, listen, some shit done went down. Amanda. I mean Miranda. Y'all, Miranda, she's a Sagittarius. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, hey, Miranda, tell him how it is whenever you're unhealed in that Sagittarius energy. You be like, committing. Committing to what? I'm committed to myself. And if you even make me feel like I'm going to be put in a box, I'm gotta go. I gotta go. I'm gonna ghost you. I don't talk about it. I'm gonna ghost you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's that's why I say y'all, man, sometimes, man, these lessons is hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, look, and then you got that's two air signs. Child, listen. Aquarius and a Gemini. Aquarius, they're very detached. They don't. It's like love. What you mean? What's love? And Gemini is over here, and they still trying to figure themselves out. So then you got two of those mix, and it's like, okay, love. I still ain't figured me out. What you mean? Hold on. What? Hold on. No. We. What you mean we in a relationship? Now you talk about the water signs in a relationship. So you're a Gemini, Taurus, cuss. Oh yeah, you're stubborn and you're still like, no, one thing's off. No, I can't. I can't. And sometimes people don't know how to take Geminis because they're very sarcastic. And then in a partnership, you might hurt somebody's relationship. I mean, hurt their feelings in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Yep, Capricorn. That all they gonna do is go to work. That Capricorn don't want to hear that shit. Listen, Virgos don't want to hear that shit. Um, yeah, Tauruses are very stubborn. And see, and then you got when you get to your water signs. See, you're talking about emotions. They're gonna cry. They're emotional. They're deep within this shit, and where you think you're going, like I'm supposed to love you forever. That's a Cancer. A Cancer will grab onto you and like be really, really psycho love. Like, especially if they're unhealed. They're coming from emotions. The Scorpio will stalk their prey and stalk their prey and stalk their prey. They don't ever like to let the past go until they feel like it's time to let it go. Um, then you got the Pisces. Pisces tends to be Pisces is like, okay, let me grab. Hold on, hold on. This is Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Pisces is real loving, but see, you start trying to get away from him, then they're gonna hold your neck like this. They're like, where are you going? Where you go? You know what I'm saying? This is Pisces because they just made up in their whole head how they're going to love you and how y'all gonna have a life together, and they're like, well, what do you mean? Where are you going? And you're trying to get away from it. Pisces like, no, come here. Come here. No. But they're like loving but kind of violent with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And depending on the placements, it's gonna be like, yes, yes. So it's like and y'all see this is a neck pillow, right? This is Pisces. They gonna ride for you. They got but you see they around your neck though. Okay. They around your neck. They on your ass. Like white on rice. Yes, yes. Okay, so Libra, Virgo, Libra, Virgo. You're gonna be okay in love but detached. Like what's understood don't have to be explained. Cause see, with the Libra, you're kind of indecision. But with Virgo, it's an indecision as well because they want everything fucking perfect. So sometimes you might even clash with that energy and be like, that ain't gonna that just ain't gonna be perfect. That's not gonna happen, right? It might take y'all a minute to figure some shit out, okay? That's why it's important to get to know people's childhood and how they was raised. How was that Libra or that Virgo raised? Was they raised on love or survival? What is the childhood wounds that they have? It's really going to determine any relationship with any sign. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. People don't like realize or evaluate that what that is, okay? Because you never know what somebody has been through in their lifetime. So instead of going and jumping and hunching on somebody, sit down and talk to them and find out who they are and what they've been through instead of trying to touch on their private parts. And that's what people don't understand. How many of us got kids by people that we wish we would have never touched their private parts? Cause you like, man, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, damn, was I drunk the whole time? Yeah, it's so important. Cause you'll be like, I did not know that you had stalker kind of ways and like what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what just happened here? He might have an abandonment issue or she might have an abandonment issue. So once you show them some love, they over here and they like, where you going? No, no, you can no, you can't no. That's not gonna be a good idea. You might have a $1 million dream that you're trying to put together, and because this motherfucker got abandonment issues over here, and they can't be away from you for this period of time. They're like, oh no, oh no, no, Well, this is the thing. When you're in a relationship with somebody that's evolved, they're going to be that person who pushes you and says, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Go do that." Because they're not exactly what you said, codependent. There's no codependency there. They're gonna want you to go and do great things. But of course, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they're gonna always shoot you down and be like, "No, do you know how crazy that is? Why would you go and do that? Why would you go and actually live your dreams and be happy and become the first billionaire of the family? No, that's my job, but I still don't know how to do the work." You know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, you've been telling me you was gonna do this, this, and this, but you never like actually put work into it. So yeah, confirmation. Okay, who we got here? Mo Queen, I got you, baby. Mo Queen, listen, I'm gonna go have a cigarette, okay? And then I got you. Mo Queen, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, just right off the muscle, what I'm getting for you, you got some good things going. Okay, don't be telling these old raggedy ass people who you think is your family or your friends your idea. Okay, Miranda, I got you too, baby. I got you. Are we going? We're doing yours private though, right?
That's what she said.
I didn't forget about you. I just know that we ain't doing it live. Okay. But okay, Mo Queen, listen, you have got a $1 billion fucking idea, okay? Don't be going telling these hating ass friends what you're trying to do, okay? Because they're fucking haters. They don't want to see you do good. And there is a bitch in your circle, she wants to be you. Every time that you do something, she tries to outdo you, okay? Miranda, I'm not doing this with you today. Let me hit my coffee. Girl, Liz. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You remember the conversation last night? You like VG, I had too much going on. Shit, these damn kids running me crazy. I get it, sis. Um, yeah, and it's like, okay, also she likes to steal your ideas. But does she stare at your man? Does she be looking at your man some type of way? Or did she do this in the past? Excuse me. It's like if this woman could live in your skin, she would. It's very, very creepy. You said that you're isolated. Okay. Is this a follower that you got online that's on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, something like that? Like, it's very strange. It's like, well, I can be her. I can do what she does better. Okay, okay. So this is like somebody at a distance that I'm feeling this energy. You said she. Y'all, hold on. You said you ran away. Okay. Yeah. This could be like a cousin or something like that. Like she's real strange. Like, what is it, babe? You said everyone that you know is strange. I already know. Like, listen, when you get your magical glasses, you cannot. It ain't no taking it back, is it? You just walk in the family event and you're like, you raggedy bitches. You raggedy motherfuckers. Like, y'all just, yeah, it's like, Mo Queen, I'm telling you, it's like, you know, I can see you, right? Yeah. What's going on in there?
I'm saying,
The water running.
running the bath.
Ah, okay. I didn't know if that was water running or grease bubbling. From a distance,
Oh,
does it not sound like grease?
no, it sounds like water.
I didn't know. If you,
She gonna say I was at a grease on high.
yeah, you always put the grease on high.
You supposed to
So
put it
you
on.
know, no, you're not supposed to put grease on high.
You're supposed to put the grease on high.
No,
Get it
you're
hot,
not.
then
Y'all,
turn it down.
listen. All right, we're gonna have a debate about
No, they
this.
ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm
Yeah,
talking to you.
I'm talking to look, y'all. My husband, listen, and y'all know we got one of them new stainless steel flat top stoves. Okay, and an iron skillet with granny skillet. He be going in there and he'll dump oil in it and he's turning on 70. I said, babe, it's too hot. Pow, 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 pow. Beep, beep, beep. The fucking alarm's
What are
going
you
off.
exaggerating for?
Yeah.
Why are you exaggerating?
I'm not exaggerating.
Why
Y'all
you
heard it.
exaggerating?
Well, I was on here. I'm like, hold on, y'all. I wanted to go in here. He's standing all the way back. He done turned it off. The skillet, y'all, is like, boom, 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 boom. Like, the iron skillet is, is so fucking hot.
Hey, she's exaggerating, y'all. That grease do not be that hot. She's exaggerating. But you gotta get the grease hot to rush cook the food. You see what I'm
Do
saying?
y'all hear
But
what he said?
it don't be popping like it though.
To rush cook the
It
food.
don't
Okay,
be
so
popping
if
like
we're
that.
cooking chicken on the bone, he gonna rush cook it, and then whenever we cut it open, guess what it does? It's bleeding.
No, you gotta turn it down. That's when you turn it down.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, you gotta slow the heat down. My look, hey, that's so wild that we brought this up. Okay, Mo Queen. Somebody might think that they are, yeah, burning the food up. Yeah, burning it up. Yeah, you got, especially with the iron skillet and then these new stoves, you got to find that like on 30. with the iron skillet, is this gonna fry that chicken perfect.
That's what I'm saying. You can get the grease hot, but you got to slow it down. That's what I do. It's just the fire alarm so good.
Oh, the fire. Yeah, okay, now.
Then see, we got the new up to date stove. You see what I'm saying? Then we got the microwave directly above the stove, so we ain't got no fan. So all that heat coming from the grease when it straight get cracking, when the grease cracking and popping, all that heat go up by the fire alarm. So and it make the fire alarm go off. It ain't my fault. This
Yo, I'm not doing this. Y'all see he's full of shit, okay?
it ain't my.
He is so trying to make it sound good, but it just ain't working.
Oh shit. That ain't my fault, y'all. The fire alarm is so good. That ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. We got the top notch fire alarm. Any smoke thing, it'll automatically go off. But she ain't lying though about the chicken though, y'all. It do be a little red in the middle. I just take it off to her. Oh shit.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? I ain't doing this with him. I went in there and then he got mad one day. I go in there, I'm like, why is the stove on high? Why you got it on 70? Oh, I guess you want to cook. I see why I will. Shit, listen now.
I seen what Miranda said. She got me fucked up.
What?
Talking about. She talking about. That's a lever, ain't it?
Yeah.
She talking about it'd be burnt on the outside but uncooked on the inside.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then I went there and I turned it down. He gonna walk out of the kitchen. He's like, well, I guess you gonna do this then. I was like, no, I was just turning the stove down because that grease is popping. Shit, it's
It ain't
hot.
my fault the damn got a cast iron skillet 100 years old.
Okay,
and
but
a damn 2025 stove.
it ain't my fault that you always in a rush.
I gotta feed you.
Okay, but I don't need to eat that fast.
Y'all
see how all of a sudden he got turned off on me? Oh, he's got to feed me. So he's going to put the skillet all the way up on 1,000 over here so he can hurry up and get the food to me.
Yeah, you ain't ate.
No, that's some bullshit. I call bullshit. Y'all see what I'm talking about? I can't.
Oh, I'm appalled.
I am appalled. He had to put the skillet on 1,000 so he can hurry up and feed me some raw chicken. Oh, okay. Go on and take that bath. Go on and take that bath.
That's why she ain't ate my chicken, y'all. To cook chicken 2 days after that, she won't even eat it no more. Yeah, damn.
I'm gonna have to go cook it, y'all. I'm gonna have to. We'll go over there on the other channel. Well, listen, the air fryer is a really good idea for anybody you're trying to rush cook. Okay, air fryer is good, but if you relax and taking your time, don't be using granny skillet going over throwing hot grease in. Okay, look, I'm sorry, I got way off subject about that. Listen, that's so. Okay, so Mo Queen, listen, you got somebody hotter than chicken grease over here, okay? Because somebody tries to rush to do something and it don't turn out right, okay? That's what's going on, okay? Somebody always trying to rush to do something and it ain't working out. Excuse me. Yeah, you could do crock pot too as well. Mm. You said they used to put coffee filters over the smoke detectors. Yeah. You said, okay, what about new love? Are you supposed to be traveling somewhere? Because I feel like if you're going somewhere for like maybe an event, a birthday party, a wedding, okay, wherever you're traveling to, I feel like that's where you're going to find this new love at. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Something about the summertime. This might be like an unexpected something that you do, and that's where you're going to meet some new love. Yeah. Mm. It's like somebody wants to shut your throat chakra down so you won't talk to nobody else. Like you're only supposed to focus on whoever that is that keeps on trying to do something here in the background. Yeah. Um, no, not that I know of. I'm not picking up anybody getting in anybody's ear. I feel like this is gonna be like super random too, how you meet somebody. He's gonna be very down to earth, tall, dark, handsome. He might be Caribbean or Haitian descent. Uh you said he won't call. I feel like that rejection was for your protection, whoever's not calling. Tell me what's significant about Jamaican, Haitian. Is that like a part of your bloodline or is that somebody that you know? Hey, Anna Marie. Oh, okay, okay. You said that's your bloodline. Okay. I feel like your spirit team is trying to match you somebody here. They want to match you up with somebody who is on that same frequency though. I've been good, Anna Marie. It's been a lot going on, but I've been good though. I've been tackling it one situation at a time. So Mo, you feel like that your ex possibly got try to got something or like bonded to you or trying to hold on to something with you? And I feel like whatever this person sent toward you, it's like it's got them in their head. Like, yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Because you know what's picking up on somebody doing root work on somebody, so that could be very significant. Do you okay? I don't know how long you've been watching me, Mo Queen, but you know what's so wild is I was picking up on somebody called on their beloved ancestors or called on something, and they didn't know that that was your beloved ancestors too. Yeah, uh huh. And I feel like now it's like they're sitting at the round table saying, "Hold on, like." We can't do that to them. You know they're part of your bloodline. What is wrong with you? See what I'm saying? Lost spiritual backing. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Right, right. Oh wow. Damn, Anna Marie. Out of control. That's what that is. Man, folks is out of control. Mm. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Y'all give me just 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke. If I got bit anybody else, just let me know, okay? Okay, Ashley, send your payment over. I'm gonna put you down on my list and I'll be right back, okay? I got you down, love. I'll be right back. Oh.
Did I hear a yawn?
Okay. Sorry, Ashley. I'm back. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, Ashley, what are we reading on for you? Okay. All right, Spirit, give me some messages here. Whoever you blocked was not going to bring you no kind of offer. This person just wanted to come in and play with your head, your emotions. You did the right thing by blocking this person. Also, somebody was blocking something from coming toward you with this pentacle here. Yeah, the star card. Because somebody wanted to. They don't want you to shine. Okay? Something about you going viral. You could be in the public eye and somebody didn't want you to go viral, but you got yourself unstuck by blocking them. Okay? You used your intuition. It wasn't no type of illusion here. Love bombing, gaslighting. And now somebody can't play victim in a situation. Hey, welcome, welcome. See, while you're focused on your transformation, somebody else is in a very corrupt energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here will do anything, do strange things for change. Okay. Somebody could be trying to project their energy onto you. Okay. Yeah. I got you, Mo Queen. I'll pull some cards for you. And see, you got wisdom about what this person's been doing here. Somebody sitting in this Four of Cups energy. Meanwhile, you got movement and you're moving on and leaving this out in the cold. That's the best thing you could have done with your situation. I feel like you cleared a blockage here with this energy here. And you got your new beginnings, and now somebody's stuck over there. All they got to do is take their own blindfolds off. Okay, and they'll get their own new beginning. Yeah, this third party over here. Somebody here is not going to see this next event play out, and this has nothing to do with you. Let me just say that. Okay? Hmm. Because somebody couldn't sacrifice you. Mm-hmm. And then here comes your Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is really good. I feel like you got out, like, right on time, too, with the situation here. Because somebody was trying to block something here. And you took your power back. And you knew your self-worth. And you did what you needed to do, love. Okay, Ashley? Okay, my queen. Give me some cards for her. What's going on in the situation? You got a victory. The star card. Yeah. Same thing with you. After y'all block some people, y'all, yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow. Yeah. You block somebody, you got your victory here, star card. Okay. You got the Eight of Swords here, fertility. Okay. Yeah, there's something here. I told you that you got it. You got something good coming, sis. Mm-hmm. And you just keep working on this because you got something here that this dream you're about to give birth to it, right? Because see, you had to walk away possibly from a King of Swords in reverse. Okay? This person's getting some bad news here. And that's the truth. Because somebody was trying to be sneaky here. And like I was saying, something about you being called to travel. Because this is a part of your Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Mo Queen? And see what I say? Love. Yeah. Great happiness, fertility. Because look, you see right here in this card for the Wheel of Fortune, there's two people. There is a masculine and feminine energy there. Riding off into the sunset. Oh. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I always say. Like, whatever has been stolen, it'll always be returned. It just might be in a mysterious way how it is returned, right? And you might be like, okay, I did not expect this. Hey, hey, welcome. Like, I didn't expect it to be returned like this, VG, but okay, I'll take it, right? And then it comes in tenfold, and you're like, oh, cool, okay, I'll take that. And it might come in a job opportunity, or like somebody else leaves you something, and it's like, okay, I didn't even know about that, and there was something unexpected, and it is what it is. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, family, I got anybody else that wants a $20 mini read or two questions for $10? Ooh wee. You're welcome so much. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys for being here and purchasing readings. Y'all, I am open for personal readings, hour and 30-minute sessions, and also Reiki sessions, hour and 30-minute sessions on those. Um, yeah, y'all, I'm available. Y'all just hit me up. Let me know. Okay. When you're available and when we could do it.
Hercules, say hello. Say hello, world. Say hello.
So, hey,
You
y'all.
see him?
Y'all, look how big Hercules is. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so big
He got his
now.
little hoodie on, y'all.
Yeah, he got his little hoodie on.
Say what's cracking, world.
Mm.
Say what's cracking. You like, you know, you big boy.
Hey, hey, welcome. Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, I'm back over here though. Yeah, he's got his hoodie on. Actually, my other channel got shut down, and I got this one here. Yeah, I created this one. Oh yeah, he's so spoiled, Miranda. He gets whatever he wants. Yeah, he's so damn spoiled. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, Venus. Yeah, life has changed a whole lot since that other platform. Yeah. Uh huh. You know what? We've been seeing lizards a lot too, Anna Marie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cash App or PayPal? You want a mini read, a personal reading, or a Reiki session? Baby, my Reiki sessions are 100 for an hour and 45. Let's see. I'm sorry. No, 55 for 30 minutes and 100 for an hour. Yeah.
What's a pay ID?
What do you mean a pay ID?
PayPal?
You talking about on PayPal or like Cash App? Oh, okay. You have to set one up. Okay. Oh, Cash App. My Cash App tag is money sign vision goddess. It's over. It's down in the description box, Venus. Yeah, my husband will put it down there. It is. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. Cash App tag. Yeah. ID. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Venus. I think so. I'm not sure.
Do you have a friend in Australia or client?
Yeah, but I think she used PayPal.
Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, but you can use Facebook Messenger. Hit me up. It's a. Oh, okay, I got you. I think you just come through. Kay, I got you for your Reiki session. Okay, perfect, perfect. When are you gonna be available? Yes, ma'am. I do. I have. Yeah. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Are you on my Facebook Messenger? Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Send me an email, and I'll send you a Google Chat link over from there. Or if you're on my Facebook Messenger, just send me a message over there. Perfect. You can send over an email for a personal reading. You're welcome. No problem, ladies. Ooh. Yeah, Venus, I'm not sure like what kind of I mean I think they use Venmo, PayPal. And then I know that you can just you can do a payment through Facebook Messenger if you're on there with me. Um I'm not sure. You would definitely have to look things up through Australia because I know the payment system is way different. But yeah, you could send me an email over and we could figure it out. Okay? No problem. It depends on your circumstances. You can get a personal reading, um, and a Reiki session, right? And you cleanse your energy out, and you just never know, right? Hey, babies. Yeah, I've had quite a few people come get Reiki sessions, and sis, they don't never need a personal reading now because I done cleansed out all that stuff out of their energy, and they're like, VG, I feel better. Because a lot of times when we get in there and move that energy around, that helps unblock everything for you. So it keeps you from having to go and do certain things, right? Because you ain't gonna need that advice from somebody else because you done cleansed out all of your chakras. That's why I always try to teach about energies and you staying attached to people, places, and things. Because if you're letting that karmic energy latch on to you, it's going to cause a blockage within your chakra system, right? So, what you want to do is cleanse your chakras and keep yourself cleansed so the energy can flow and you can keep getting your messages and you're not staying stuck in your head and things like this.
Okay, I was waiting. I was wondering when you was gonna do it.
I haven't done one in a while. It's just been a lot going on, but I will. I'll post some for you guys. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Sherry West. Here, I'll show you my Facebook page. Yep, that's my Facebook, and you just send me over a message there. No, it's okay, love. Thank you. No, I understand. Until sometimes you have to move away. You said we lost you before. You have. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know there's a lot of people has been finding me and they're like, VG, this is crazy. Like, I've been looking for you for the last 6 months and I'm like, guys, I know like I tried to put other, my platform up and, have other people share it. But, during situations and things like that in your life, sis, you really find out who really supports you and who really had your back from the beginning. Because like I would promote, other people and do things, but it's like whenever shit storm happened, with my own, like them same people never showed up for me and it's just like wow, like oh, okay, yeah, well guys, I'm here. Thank you, babies, thank you. I look at it like this, like everything happens for a reason, and it was for me to see like who really really supports you, you know what I'm saying. Thank you. I appreciate that. And a lot of my old subscribers, a lot of y'all come forward and was like, "Hold up, what just happened?" Like, what? This is and y'all had my back. You know what I'm saying? And I greatly appreciate that. I was very shocked to see that there was some though. I was like, "Whoa!" I never would have questioned them though, ever, because I'm an empath. I always try to like see the good in everybody and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, I ain't tripping. No, they're a good person, but the whole time, like, no, that was not the case at all. Yeah. Well, back then a lot of people had hidden agendas about, what they was trying to do and who they could use and take advantage of, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a whole lot. Yeah, all them videos are gone. That whole platform's being it was shut down. Mhm. I'll tell you this, it doesn't shock me any about, because back then I had a inkling about people, places, and things, but I was ignoring my own intuition. And it's like I wanted to see the good in everybody and everything. And you can't do that because you just never know when people have envy in their heart and hate in their heart for you, and you just dismiss it because you're like, no, that's not it, no, there's no way. Like, I was very very green in the beginning, I was, and I'm like, now I look back and I'm like, damn bitch, you know how many signs you miss, like, what's wrong with it's like, oh, gullible gums over here. Like, you was just so gullible, and you just, oh, let me just over here hugging a bitch, and she got the knife in your back, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, that part of VG, nah, listen now, nah, see that ain't what we doing, right? But I do wish everybody well, and I wish them healing and love, light, and they're successful. I wish the best for them. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta
He almost had him a pig.
reevaluate. You know what I'm saying? Who's sitting at your table? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's exactly right. And y'all, sometimes, man, look, like, okay, I don't know where Miranda went, but Miranda's been on my channel when I first started the VG tour. Okay, she been there from day one. I started on YouTube in 2021, and you know, you gotta have thick skin. You really do. And everything started moving so fast for me, and it's like 3 weeks after being on YouTube, like I went viral, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was like boom, boom, like everybody just started rushing in and booking and subscribing, and it was like everything was just happening so fast. So it's like that's when people start. They was like, oh, okay, so she ain't paying attention because I was new to this. Right now, I'm true to it. Now I'm over here like, yeah, that ain't a good idea now. Yeah, and it's just well, because it's like everything just started taking off so fast, and for my new people, you just have to prepare yourself because it's like being in a shark's tank, like literally. You will have people that will seek you out just to put their claws in you, and you don't even know who they are, like, but you're so excited because of all the opportunities that are coming toward you, and it's like, okay, this is wow, like how fast things will go. But in the midst of things, it's like you don't see that you could be sitting in a bed of snakes that's already got their claws in you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kate, I'm sending you a message right now, okay? Okay, perfect. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Every opportunity is not an opportunity. Every cup that somebody tries to hand you, at some point it could be poison. I just sent you one back, yeah. But every cup that could be handed over to you, a lot of times is not an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That could be an opportunity to get you stuck. Or you don't know who sent them in to do certain things to keep you stuck in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was there was certain things that happened in the beginning. It was red flags, and yeah, I had to stand up for myself. But then I should have looked a little deeper into the situation, and I didn't. Because, like I said, I was new at this. I didn't understand that there were certain people in the audience watching. They had their own hidden agendas, right? But now your girl's seasoned. Now I know what's up. Uh huh. Now hold on one second. What did you see the name? Lovely Rat. Yeah, you're right, Carol. There, man, you got some wicked ass people. He said Methany over here. You know the snowflake. He's meaning ice, myth, or whoever. That's a he behind there. That's what that person's saying. Bethany instead of Bethany. Wow. Listen, I want to say this, FYI, y'all. I just had a friend that overdosed on a childhood friend. I just seen it on my timeline that overdosed. Okay, that passed. please, if you're on drugs, get yourself together. Go sign yourself in somewhere. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Like, for real, get yourself together. Like, man, this ain't no joke out here with what's going on in these communities. Like, seriously. Thank you. I appreciate that, Venus. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of feel like that's why some people kick me down, because I took this job as being a teacher, because there were so many lessons that, like, I had learned on my own, and I brought it to the spiritual community. And set spirituality aside, whenever you can teach from experience and not from a book, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that. Like, some of these people's never experienced certain things in their life, so like they don't understand it. Like, they can talk about it from a book all they want to, but until you've actually like experienced that feeling, them emotions, going through that certain situation, how can you really learn from somebody, right? And our story is somebody else's survival guide. And I'm just one of them people that my story's deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go through it in order to be who I am and where I'm at today, right? And it's like, people want your story so bad, but it's like, could you have really went through what I had went through? Like, you could be trying to claim it, but like, seriously, let's sit and let's talk about this. Because you got some people had a silver spoon shoved up their ass their whole life. They don't know what it's like to go without a meal. They don't know what it's like just to have ramen noodles in the kitchen and bread to eat. They don't know what it's like to know if you're going to have a warm shower tomorrow. They don't know what it's like to be in those type of situations. But they can sit here and they can judge other people. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get it. Like, they think they know, but if you're dealing with somebody that's never been put in certain situations, they're very, very quick to judge. And it's like, no, don't judge that person, because how do you know what somebody's been through and why they are who they are? People don't take time out to do that. But they see how people react to your story, and they're like, oh, well, let me go over there and take their story. And it's like, you realize you ain't built for that, right? Yeah. You realize you ain't built for that, right? Sis, I know that's you back there. Just FYI, you just gave your own damn self away. Yeah. And it's just wow, because it's like, stop trying to take somebody's story whenever you've never even been in those types of situations. You've never had to live through that. Like, it's just weird. It really is. I don't know, y'all, but some people get a kick out of it. Can I tell you something? That'd be the best part of it, because listen, before you try to go use something against me, I can expose myself. Just because what you've been through, sis, that created the character and the woman and the mother that you are. And that's just his weak ass, because he's a weak ass bitch that's got to go and do some shit like that to use whatever you've been through against you. Like, that's some weak ass shit. That's an insecure, narcissistic piece of shit. That's what they do. Now, listen, I said what I said. That's exactly right. Cause first of all, give me my pen back, okay? Give me my pen back so I can finish writing my story. You're not gonna be able to go out and try to write my story for me, okay? Cause he's an insecure prick. That's what they do. They want to write your story for you, but at the end of the day, like, that's not now. That's not how this goes. And the only reason he wants to control all these things is because the story that he played, and he needs to delete the chapter that he played a part in. Mm. Now that's deep, right? And you sit here and you like, why are you so? Why? What's going on with that? Who does that right there? See what I'm saying? Oh, you need to take my pen from me so you can change the narrative in that chapter. So that makes you look like you didn't do A, B, C, or D or whatever. But the proof is always in the pudding. There's always some kind of documentation. There's always digital footprints. There's always other people that sat and watched this person abuse you, and then they never said anything. And now these people getting tired because guess what? You never know. Did they hook up one of their family members? Now they doing the same thing. I'm just saying it could. The narrative could always change up. Thank you, Venus. I appreciate that. Yeah, my husband, he's amazing. Mm-hmm. Thank you. But you see what I'm saying? So now he's got you in a situation where now you're in fear. Okay? Now you're in fear. Now you're scared. So now he feels like he's winning because he's a punk ass bitch. That's what an insecure ass man does. Goes and beats up on women and tries to send people in their house and do stuff to them and shit like that. A real man ain't finna stand there and do none of that. He's going to be like, how can I help you elevate with my children? But see, that's the problem is we got situations out here where divine feminine, divine masculine did not co-create with a real man or woman. Okay? I'll say it because everybody else is scared to, but it's the facts. Some of us didn't co-create with other individuals that even have any common sense, right? You should just be able to pay through. Put your credit card in over there on my Facebook Messenger, and it'll let you pay directly to my. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. You just go on Facebook Messenger and they're in the messages, and you look at for the plus button, and it'll say pay, or I can request it. That would probably be easier. When you send the message over to my Facebook, okay? Yeah, and I can just request whatever you want. If you want an hour reading, that's 85. If you want a 30-minute read, that's 45. If you want a Reiki session, yeah, all of that. And I just let me know what you want me to request, and I can send a request over. hmm But yeah, guys, you got to keep in mind, and like Miranda just made a good point. See, you get me intrigued whenever you trying to keep me so quiet. Why I got to be quiet for? Why is my social media presence bother you so much? Okay. Why is all that what's going on? Why does that bother you? Why does my presence bother you? Is there something about what's in me that needs to be fixed within you? That's why you're so triggered? Because 9 times out of 10, we co-create with people, okay? And we don't realize that they are very broken, right? Because back then we didn't know about childhood wounds and being broken and how this and how that, you know what I'm saying? We didn't understand that. We didn't know what that meant. And then here we are now, we got children with these people. And it's like, spirit, my patience. Okay, they've been tested. I just, you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good. Thank you. But you see what I'm saying? You're sitting over here. You like God. Listen, not today, Satan. Why do I have to co-create with it? What is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a lesson. It was a trail run, sis, bro. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like shit happens. um, shit, it is what it is. And folks is and they're over here and they're like, you always think everything's a joke. You always think everything's funny. Well, shit, I gotta laugh so I don't cry so much. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But I know that is a mistake that I will never ever make again. Right there. Okay, okay. Thank you for the lesson, right? Because you didn't let it hold you back. And it is what it is. It's like, but that's what was supposed to hinder you, but it didn't. Gone, yeah, gone. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. But y'all see what I'm saying? These type of lessons was supposed to hinder you, and instead you just sit here and you and God, y'all talking back and forth, and you're like, okay, cool, like I got this, like I'm working this out. Okay, I see the lesson. I know that this didn't happen to me, it happened for me, okay? So we don't keep repeating these cycles. So now we want to teach our kids the same the lesson. So they don't go out here and co-create, okay? And then they're sitting here in a situation and they're like, Mom, Dad, why didn't you just warn me? You know what I'm saying? Now here we are. We're having to relearn things. We over here at the round table saying, okay, listen, guys. Do you remember what Mom and Dad we taught you? We was wrong. Okay, we was all wrong. We're gonna go back to the study guide, okay, and we're gonna do this all over again. And some of our kids is looking and saying, shit, it's about time because that didn't even make no sense to me. Like, hold on. What? You see what I'm saying? And then you got some of them looking and saying, oh no, my dad or my mom, they're right. No, you're wrong. And you're looking and you're like, okay. Don't fight with them, okay? Because year 9 is pulling up on everybody in the El Camino saying, skirt, listen, let me show you this lesson. Oh, okay. You remember what your mom or your grandmama or your granddaddy was telling you back then? Yeah, well, that's what's happening right now. And everybody's sitting over here and they're like, oh, fuck. Abort mission, abort mission, abort mission. Yes. And, you know, I have a majority of my elderly clients that come and they like, VG, can you tell me what in the hell's going on here? Because listen, all this stuff I was taught back then, I didn't know it was a lie. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. It was all illusion. It was all. And yeah, it's like, okay, so can you break this down for me and show me this, and this? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have more elders now that is so like into spirituality and want to learn. And they're like, what's this birth chart thing? Where's Miss Kim at? Auntie Kim. Baby, Auntie Kim's over here. She done downloaded everything. She over here on the computer. She got books. She's writing down stuff. She's studying stuff. Listen now. Study queen. She keeping the notes. She's doing everything. Okay? Look at her. There she is. And y'all, she was in the service, right? She was on the water. She fought for our country. So she's over here and she's like, what in the tire fuck's going on here, VG? Because this right here, I gotta go back and learn some stuff. So look, now she's at the magical school, right? And now she's learning. And some people don't want to take that time to learn, but you know, you got to. And that's why you hear so many people get upset about people stealing their work because do you know how much time they had to take and study and they had to do them studies to even post whatever they're posting or whatever they're writing or they wrote a book, if they wrote whatever they're doing, okay? That's why they get so angry because they're like, okay, listen, I studied that and then you went over there and chopped and screwed it up and fucked it up and like, you didn't tell it the right way. So you're like, then you're out here, you're teaching it wrong, and it's like, no, because y'all Miss Kim is a teacher. So she teaches from her old school methods, which is helping her now, not the new school methods. So now everybody's over here and they're like, oh, well, okay, we're going to steal this from, we're going to steal that from. They have no fucking clue what they're stealing. Because she coming from the old school methods of teaching. Y'all remember how I told y'all I don't do a website? That's why y'all don't go to a website and book me. Because what I tell you, scammers, thieves, and liars. And I'm not going to be responsible for anybody's credit card information or whatever gets stolen out of your bank account because I'm old school. I'm looking at the old school way of doing things. I'm going to write that shit down on a piece of paper. I'm going to tell you to send your own payment over because I don't want none of your credit card numbers. When you book a reading with me, you ain't giving me your birthday. You ain't giving me none of that. I don't need your birthday, your social security number. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your bank account number. I don't need none of that stuff. You're responsible for sending the payment over and I'm going to send you an email. There you go. That's it, right? Boom, bam, simple. I'm not doing that because I already know. Like, people steal. If they will hack my bank account, you think they won't hack that damn website with all your information in it? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got to be careful out here. And see, that's another thing that my elderly collective is learning too. And it's like, at the end of the day, they didn't know about credit card systems. They didn't know about the hackers and the scammers and how they could get into stuff. Okay? And and going to a bank, they ain't fucking around with no bank. Listen, what do you mean go to a bank? Shit, they used to go in and cash in a damn paper check. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want them to send a payment over through what? No, You see what I'm saying? Because they're big on receipts. They want to have a receipt to where they can put it in there so they know where their money went. Yeah. And they're just now learning these things, right? Because y'all listen, Miss Kim, she'll call me. She'll be like, well, I was trying to send something over, but that damn system got on my nerves and I don't know what's going on with it. And, because guess what? She's used to going and cashing the damn check and them handing her money. And now all of a sudden you got everything that is electronic. You know what I'm saying? And you're telling her that she needs a routing number and a bank account number and she needs this and she needs that. And by the end of this conversation, she's ready to tell you to go fuck off because she's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Because guess what? They didn't set the elders up for online banking, online everything. And now they sitting over here and they're like, what am I supposed to do with this damn card? And what's all them damn numbers? I can't even see this shit. Give me my glasses. Real shit. Like, it was really, really tough whenever I was trying to teach my mom this stuff. She get on the phone. She's like, what do you mean them damn numbers on that card? Where can I go get a money order and just send? What's the address? Here, give me the address. And I'm like, Mom, you can't send no money order. You have to pay them now. Well, I ain't giving that lady this card number. And y'all, I'm like, well, Mom, your bill ain't gonna get paid. And now I got her set up on auto pay for certain things, and she's so funny. She's like, well, I called my check and they took this out and she still writes everything down with a pen. That's where I get this shit from, a pen and paper. She's like, well, they took that out and they took that out and they got that. And I'm like, okay, But y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's a good thing whenever you have a system like where you are writing things down and not just putting everything. Because how many times, y'all, have you woke up and your phone just decided that bitch didn't want to work no more? And you're sitting here and you're like, okay, why are you not turning on? What are we doing? What do you mean my phone's broke? Your whole life is in that phone now. And you're sitting over here and you're like, oh my gosh. So you're always like, okay, well, let me write this stuff down just in case. Like the last time y'all on my phone, I just woke up one day and it said, okay, we're done. Luckily, I had this device right here that I'm talking to y'all on that had everything backed up on it, right? So I'm sitting over here and I'm like, oh, well, I got to go get a new phone. Luckily, I got everything backed up. But y'all, a couple years ago, I didn't understand what that shit mean. Okay, I'm over here like the elders. I'm like, what do you mean back stuff up? What do you? I got some people asking me if I've got the videos backed up. I guess it's in there, y'all. I don't know where to find it. Shit, I'm still learning about a lot of stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, because I think I got all the videos from my other channel. And they're stored in Vision Goddess Tarot's email. But y'all got to get over there and I got to get in it and figure out what I'm looking for, right? So, yeah. Y'all just pay attention to stuff like this, okay? And listen, there's never a dumb question to ask. I got one lady. She told me, she said, baby, I didn't know what was going on with my phone, so I just took it to Verizon, okay? And I just told them to fix it. And I was like, hey, listen, you did what you needed to do, okay? She said, something's going on with them damn little Ring camera. She was like, and I called them and I told them they need to come out and fix it. Y'all, she was just the cutest thing. She called the Spectrum people and she said, listen, I need you to come hook this camera up for me because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, she was like, I don't know what to do with this. So the Spectrum guy came out there and hooked up her Ring camera, okay? For my elderly people out here, don't be afraid to be asking people what's going on. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right. So have a backup device, y'all. I'm telling you. Hey, I would always recommend get your little iPad, like just a $99 Android iPad, and back up all your stuff on it. Don't even put no, or you can put a SIMS card in it, but just have it on standby, right? And see, like mine just works on Wi-Fi, so I just back everything up on it, and yeah, and I put my password on there, and I'm good to go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Babe, why did I see your nose nostrils just flare up?
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to run. I was trying to run in there and snap. Yeah.
Listen, my husband, he ain't as calm as you think he is. Listen now. So, family, I love y'all. I'm about to go, okay? Oh, my nose is itching. That's confirmation. Child, it's time to go. Okay. Listen, but y'all, I'm telling you, and
Auntie Kim. I'm behaving myself, Auntie Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I'm listening to you and wifey. I'm trying to. We ain't got time for them to say I did nothing. I made no threats. I ain't said nothing. I'm just blocking Auntie Kim. My heart beating through my chest right now because I really want to snap.
Mm-hmm. I seen his nostrils raise up when he's in that comment. I said, don't be letting these internet gangsters over here with their keyboard gangsters say stuff. Listen now, let them go.
I'm
Breathe.
behaving myself, Auntie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I be trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, listen now. Everybody don't need a reaction. You know, it is what it is. Look, 444 on the clock. Hey, little boy, what you doing? Come here. Oh, Hercules. Yes, ma'am. Say hey, everybody. Daddy already put you up in the camera, so you can say that hi to everybody. Babies, babies. Oh, what are you doing? Yes, ma'am. Miranda, listen. We've been through some shit, ain't we? Okay? For these what, damn 6 years? 6 years, and Miss Kim, she came in right. I think Miss Kim started watching me about the same time you did. Miss Kim was like, it was just whenever I first started watching you, she was like, it was just something I knew, right? That's how it is, though. Yeah. And then we all intertwine and we become soul family, and that's what it is. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Thank you, and I love y'all to the moon and back. Thank you so much. And y'all need me, personal readings, Reiki sessions, everything is open. If you just like to donate, yeah, that'll be awesome as well. Um, Everything's down in my description box or over there in the about me section, okay? Yes, ma'am. But listen, now we done rocked it out. Like, keep your hands and feet in the ride. That's for sure. All right. Peace, love, and light. Thank you guys. And yes, I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing, and take care of yourself, okay? Bye.